Hey everybody, Russ W. Oker, Go Hills TV, powered by JBS. Time for our post-match with Coach Newton as the Warriors get the Hy-Vee Warrior win today in the Midwest District semifinal against Illinois Central. In exciting fashion, it goes to overtime. We get the golden goal. Coach, you know, in the postseason, there's the old saying, survive and move on. This was a tough match. We got the goal in the first half. They get the call to go their way in the second half. That allows them the penalty kick. But just in general, what were they doing that was making it difficult for us to get shots off?
I mean, they were just sitting in a low block and defending and looking for counters. That was kind of their strategy. It's how they played us when they came to our home, and it was frustrating to deal with. It's difficult to break down those teams, so when you have a team that plays like that, you have to move the ball quickly. You've got to go from side to side. You've got to stretch them. And then as soon as you get those openings to go forward and get in behind them, you've got to go. And I think it frustrated us a lot. We were being a little bit direct at times. We weren't trying to be patient and swinging around the back. And that was just their game plan. I mean, the goal they scored, frustrating. I don't think it was a penalty kick. It just annoyed the referee, gave him a chance to make the game interesting, give him a chance to get back in the game, which was annoying. But we kept pushing, and we found a way to get back into the game and get the win.
Well, they get the goal on the follow-up off the penalty kick, but what a tremendous save by Mateo. It looked like we were going to dodge that bullet for a moment, and then they follow it up, and they get it, and they tie it up. But I felt like we controlled the vast majority of the match, especially in the second half. We spent most of that second half in their territory. Yeah,
we did. When your strategy is to just sit and defend, eventually teams are going to get tired. And I think that, began to show towards the second half. And then once we got in overtime, you could just see that they were gassed. I think we have a good amount of depth in our squad. And so that just helped us kind of push our team over the line.
Talk about the golden goal and what you saw in that play.
Enzo managed to beat his defender and just, put a low cross into a dangerous area. I don't think they were bad in the air, so I think, trying to find that ball across the ground was good. I wish we did that a little bit more today, then maybe probably would have gone overtime. And then Rafa's just got a lot of speed, so he was able to get in at the back post and was able to finish the goal.
Well, you're going to move on now to Saturday. Obviously, postseason is always that first postseason game can always be tough because inevitably, if you're human, there's maybe a little bit more jitters when your season can be on the line. Overall, your team and your thoughts on how they played today and how much you feel they're poised to make a long postseason run.
I feel when we're on, we can play against anyone in the country. But that's been our big issue is, there's just the consistency. But now that we're in postseason, I'm hoping that the guys realize, hey, one bad pass, one missed shot, one sprint that you don't make back to defend or to get forward to attack. And our season could be done. And that's kind of the way we've been treating it. We've just told our guys, look, yes, at the end of the season, we could probably put in a bid to qualify for the national tournament, but we don't want to have to rely on us, putting our fate in the hands of a tribunal committee, essentially. We want to make sure that we can win out. So we just have to make sure that whatever we do, everything has to be done perfectly. We have to be making sure after this game, we have to make sure we're doing the right things. Getting rest tomorrow, and then just kind of coming back here and hopefully taking care of business on Saturday.
Logistically, will you go back home and come back over, or will you stay?
Yeah, we're not that far. So 2:45, I think. So we'll go back. We'll rest, and then we'll come back Saturday for the game. The game's until 4, I believe, so We'll be fine.
4 o'clock. You're going to see Iowa Western. They would be favored, but Harry S. Truman will pose a threat for them. Do we know anything? Obviously, Iowa Western and us should know each other very, very well by now. You played 3 times during the season. If it were to happen to be Harry S. Truman, have you seen any film on them? Do you know anything on them?
Haven't seen much on them yet, but their record speaks for itself. They beat Illinois Central, probably better than we did, 2-0. So they're a team that I can imagine will give them some problems. We'll give them some problems for sure. But I'm probably not going to stick around and watch it. I'll be watching on the road as we go. We'll hopefully, at the end of the day, just hopefully these guys kind of go to war with each other and they make it difficult and they tie themselves out for Saturday, make it a bit easier for us.
All right. Coach, congratulations on the Hy-Vee Warrior win today, and we look forward to seeing how this thing comes out on Saturday. That match Saturday will be for the automatic bid to the national tournament. That's going to do it for us. Appreciate Coach's time. Exciting finish. We get the golden goal from Raphael off the assist from D'Amato, and the Warriors win it 2-1. For the entire crew, I'm Russ W. Oker, Go Hills TV, powered by JBS.